Yo, what up, guys? This is Paige from Off the Wallz Radio here with the man Chevy Woods. He just performed at SIGEP at Penn State. How was it?
It was great. It's hot as shit. There's a lot of fans, you know. Got to get attention to drunk people.
And you're familiar with Penn State?
Yes.
You worked with our boy Crystal Seth.
Yes, that's the
Do a
homie.
pan.
That is the homie.
We're gonna put you on the spot. What has that experience been like for you and Crystal Seth? How did you link up? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Actually, I got a friend. He's sitting right there. You turn the camera on, look at him. His name is Frank. He doesn't like to be on the camera, but he fucking works the camera.
I get that.
Actually, you know, before we was up here a couple times, you know, Seth was, you know, at a few shows and everything. I never knew that he, you know, rapped or anything, but Frank put me on, you know, sent a cool song, hooked it up, shot the video, it came out.
And that was it.
Hopefully he's satisfied with it. Damn.
It was okay.
He's real nonchalant.
Okay. We saw the music video.
I'm
it was
fine
good.
with
We
it.
thought it was good anyway.
Yeah. It was dope, man. Yeah.
And you just got off Good Sock Tour.
Yes.
How was that overall?
Wild.
Dope.
Yeah. Going everywhere into markets that we never, like, you know, really touched is a good thing.
Right.
You know, people are, to be intimate with the people, you know, is the best thing on tour.
Was there a city that, like, surprised you? One that was, like, extra turn or anything like that?
Man, Burner had the Mexican homies in, where was we at? Kansas? What part? Kansas City, Kansas. Yo.
They love them in Kansas City.
They love Burner, man. It was going down out there, man. Wow. I couldn't believe that. It was like, you know.
They just went crazy over it?
Wow. It was just like crazy to me.
So do you have any, like, did you have a favorite moment on this tour or an extra crazy moment?
No. What was the crazy moment is we was on tour, Vine started.
Yeah.
So everybody was like
Vine,
doing it, and I created one, but I never put a video up because all my homies, you know, like Wiz and Tuki and, you know, everybody. Domo Genesis from All Future has a crazy ass Vine.
Wait, so you have a Vine, but you've never posted a video on it?
Never posted a video.
Why not?
Because I think, like, I told Wiz, he was like, you should make one. I was like, man.
His Vines are really funny.
It's really funny.
They're
like,
really
he does it, like, every minute when he gets to go.
every second of the
But
day.
I was like, yo, man, y'all are so funny. I don't want to ruin it and just be looking at my Vine.
You could do it, like, really sarcastically, though. Be like, this isn't funny. Like, sorry. People will eat that up.
Yeah, right.
So I just wanted to ask you, what's someone that you haven't collaborated with yet that would be, like, your dream collab? Like,
I don't know about Dream, but I want to work with Wallz.
Wallz.
For real.
Yeah.
You know?
That'd be dope. His Vines are funny, too.
He's really lyrical.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the way that I like it. You
Yeah.
know? He talks about a lot of problems, a lot of, you know, and he gives a lot of advice. You know? Wallz is a real cool artist. Yeah.
Do you have okay, I know this is really bad to ask,
do
do you have a favorite person that you've worked with so far?
Oh yeah, my homie, Wiz Khalifa.
Okay. Besides Taylor Gang.
Okay. Well, besides Taylor Gang,
that's a given.
I think me and Nipsey only did one song before, but I think, you know, it's a real cool relationship. But I just put out the awesome song with Chip the Ripper on Funk Flex mixtape, and we're building a cool relationship now. We're gonna shoot the video, and this guy's gonna shoot it. Yes, Frank. I'm just gonna make you just one more time. Okay. Damn.
He's not about that.
Nah, we're gonna shoot the video and everything, and me and Chip the Ripper are building a relationship to where, you know, a tape might come out of it.
Right. Oh, dope. Yeah. Speaking of tapes, G2, gotta ask, what's gonna be the progression you think fans will see for the difference between G1 and G2? Gangland 2.
I don't think there's no filler songs this time.
Yeah.
Like last time I put out like 23 tracks or something like that, and there was a whole bunch of songs that were just like fillers. This time I'm gonna just go for like 14 and just straight, you know. Like I worked on it like an album, so I went to LA, recorded, went to Atlanta, recorded, and this week I'm finishing up recording with E-Dan at the new ID Lab studio. Shout out to E-Dan, Big Jerk, say ass over there. Yeah, and I'm gonna see it for the first time and, you know, get a real cool mood out of it.
Is there something particular you want fans to take away from this mixtape? Something about you or something about the progression?
Not really. The progression, you know, they're kind of seeing, you know, on the run, just like, you know, they're growing with me. So, like, just like I'm new to it, they were new to it too. So all the fans that were like back in the day when I was Kev the Hustler, now to Chevy Woods, they're like, you know, all agreeing with what I'm doing. So, yeah.
And you guys just got back from South by Southwest before you went on tour, right? You like went right into that, right? How was that? I heard you Taylor Gang killed it.
Man, I felt like when we got down there and we started moving around, I felt like we ran the city.
Yeah, well, the cool thing I saw on like day-to-days and stuff, you guys just walked around, like
Yeah,
literally, and people were like, "Oh, why? What up?"
Yeah, they're like, "Are you standing on the corner eating a sandwich?" I'm like, "Yeah, because that's what."
Yeah, you didn't have any like no problems with that. I feel like some fans get kind of crazy.
Nah, not really. You know,
you're so modest. You're like, no, girls
yeah, because we were like deep enough, you know. So if anything happened,
I mean, I don't think anyone would try.
Can't get us all.
I don't think anyone would try. But speaking of tour, do you think there's something about tour, like a misconception that people don't realize? Because I mean, everyone just sees like what we see on stage of the tour life. So is there something like you would say from your experience that people don't understand?
I think that they don't understand. It's not even nothing have to do with artists or anybody else. I think they don't understand how cool and how much work the production people and the stage people put into it.
That's shit you don't think about, like lighting, all that
like
stuff.
Lighting, like that's what's crazy to me, because like before the show, while they're setting up, I like to walk around and just see what they're doing, ask some questions, because they're real important to what's going on. It's like if it's from the bottom to the top, they started off and then we ended.
Definitely. Yeah. And it was cool because you got to see 2050 tour, let's ride that out and see how that was. Did you learn anything from that like you put into your tour?
I learned you have to be a workaholic, and after you get off the stage, you have to be in pass out mode.
Really? Well, you guys
because you gave it. You got to like give it all. You know what I mean? So
if you aren't in pass out mode, if
I sit down and I don't go, I'm not satisfied.
It's a heavy sigh. Are you satisfied?
Yeah.
Were you satisfied today?
Gladly satisfied.
Always good. Okay, the other thing I was going to ask about tour. You're a rider.
Right.
5 things that always have to be on your rider. Gin,
Sprite, red cups, gin, pretzels, nachos, and the queso sauce that comes with it.
Like the Tostito stuff that you put in the microwave?
Look, they didn't even bring it to go.
They just have chips without chips. And those are your choice of pretzels.
It's dry.
Snyder's.
Very dry in here.
Yeah, that kind of defeats the purpose of nachos, I feel like.
Look, I mean, if somebody grabs this, doesn't they see that? You see this right here.
It comes with it.
You shouldn't. It's just like...
That's one of my guilty pleasures. That's a snack that's always in my dorm room.
Yeah, you have to.
It's good. It's a good munchy snack.
Throw it in the microwave.
Good munchy snack.
Warm it up.
Is there something you think about you that no one knows? Because you said you're like nonchalant, you're really chill, you're laid back. Is there something that like people don't really know about you? That you would like to share with us?
It's really funny. Last night I thought about that. I didn't even know that I was going to do this interview, but last night I thought about it. And I hate, when you make a sandwich, I hate the brown part, like around it.
You cut off like the crust?
Yeah.
Crust?
Yeah.
Have you ever had, they have Uncrustables sandwiches that come like that?
Yeah, but they don't make a good sandwich like I make a good sandwich.
You make a spectacular sandwich.
Tomato, lettuce, mayo.
I make a world-renowned grilled cheese.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you make it in the pan or do you make it on the George Foreman?
Well, I'm in college, so George Foreman is usually how it happens, but it's better in a pan.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Tips to know. Tour life, you gotta know how to make. Do you have any advice for up-and-coming artists, people that are trying to break into the industry, get into the game?
I actually do. It's cool to accept what you're doing. You gotta accept it first before anybody else. So if you're like, skeptical about, your craft and about, people hearing you, it's not gonna work. But if you're like fine with, your voice, how you record, with studios, with engineers, if you're cool with that, then within yourself, then it could go a long way. But if you're like, all right, man, I don't know if this song is, or if you let your friends hear it and be like, I don't know if I really want you, or I didn't want to play it for y'all.
Right.
If
you're not confident.
Yeah, you have to be confident. And that's the biggest thing that you got to get over. It's a hump in a lot of like artists' career. I watch a lot of documentaries and I've seen people like, man, I didn't really want to put the music out to people because there's a lot of artists that record songs and they're just holding it.
Yeah, because they're afraid
or they're just like, I'm gonna put it out when I feel like it. But
the time is right.
You have to you're not a superstar yet, so you can't make people, wait.
People want product too, so even longer.
Exactly. They want to see it. What up? It's your boy Chevy Woods, Taylor Gang General. And I'm getting faded at Off the Wallz Radio. You fool? Drink something. I ain't gonna pour nothing because it's already in. Pop out a sailor, man. I'm fresh up off that corner. Put some marijuana. They copy
else they cloners. Yeah, we some fly whip owners. Got them acting like